if there was some weird reason that we were targeted, why is our house shot and we're the gay guys on the street? I mean, like, dude, that's like right where my fucking heart would be. The sheriff that was just in here said that he even says this is a pretty nice neighborhood. He was saying that.
Yeah.
He doesn't usually have issues, but we come home, we see like scraps on the floor, and we're like, oh, is there a rat like chewing up our blind? And nope, we have a fucking bullet hole through our window.
Through our window and the blind, and it ricocheted off a wall and went into the back wall of the kitchen.
Right where you'd be
cutting up
something to make dinner. Came in right there, and then it ricocheted right there. Where we would have been cooking. I would have been chopping stuff up right here. And that's where it went. See that little hole? It changes the vibe.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me want to move. I'm being fucking honest. This is not something I usually deal with. I've never had to deal with someone shooting in the fucking window.
No.
And Fievel was here.
I was here right by himself.
He had to hear it. Be like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. It does make me think, like, it could be random, but if there was some weird reason that we were targeted, I'll tell you one thing. I, for sure, am not showing the front of our house. There's no fucking way. I'm sorry, you won't get to see the front of our house. I already questioned it. And now, no fucking way.
If any other house had been shot on the street, they would have already gotten a call.
Why is our house shot and we're the gay guys on the street? It might be nothing.
It might be nothing. But your mind can't help but go there.
Or why? It makes me want to knock on the neighbor's door and ask if they heard a gunshot.
Oh, we'll let the police do that.
Yeah.
They're the ones to do that. That's their job, is to find out and do the forensics. And I think we just leave kind of things pretty much as they are. At least there's only one. It's not like we got peppered.
Does insurance cover a gunshot to the window?
I don't know.
Because now we have a fucking broken window.
We have a broken window.
And a broken blind.
I
wonder if you can just replace
the screen,
one of those things.
And the screen. So all three of those would have to be, and we'll have to patch the wall in the kitchen in 2 places. It's concerning. I mean, if you knew for sure, it's totally random.
Well, even then, it's like, what the fuck? Who's randomly shooting into someone's house?
Yeah.
Maybe we're moving.
Weird.
It's a pretty nice neighborhood.
Yeah, I've liked all the people I've met.
Maybe it's a good thing we weren't here. And I wasn't fucking cooking dinner tonight.
Because that's where we would have been.
We were this close to me cooking dinner.
That is where we would have been. Now, well, yeah. It's a good thing that Mike and Kelly were here, and we took them to the pier, and we went out. Because that's the room we would have been in, more than likely. If we hadn't gone out for them, there's a much higher chance that one of us or both of us would have been in the kitchen tonight.
Well, usually when you just get one shot like that, you find something else in the street. Like, usually it's not just a single shot, which, because I saw it and I was like, that's weird that it's just one. Like, usually if there's like a drive-by or something, multiple houses have been hit, there's casings in the street, like it's a whole other ordeal. So to hear one, I was even questioning, I'm like, is it even like a bullet hole? Because like that's so rare that we just get one hole like in your house.
Yeah.
He was cleaning the gun?
Yeah, cleaning his gun and accidentally went off, so.
Because we were feeling targeted. I don't.
Yeah. No,
Right.
definitely not targeted.
Alright, good.
Negligence.
We just found out.
Our neighbor was cleaning his gun and accidentally shot in our window. And
He shot through his window too. He was in his house. I mean, I've got a smile on my face because now I know no one was like hating us. No one was trying to kill us.
I was considering moving. I was like, well, if there was a target on us, it'd be
if there was a target, it'd be stupid not to. Yeah.
We can't charge him for the crime because there was no intent. But I talked with him and I told him, like, bro, you gotta own up to whatever you did, man. Like, he's saying he came out of the home and made sure, nobody got hurt or anything like that. But he felt like he was aiming low enough where it could have hit the ground right in front of his house. So he never imagined that it actually hit your front window.
Okay.
But after seeing all this, I'm sure he gets it. I also told him that he should probably come here at one point and have talked to you guys and make sure he pays for whatever he damaged. So
You're
Okay.
making up these stories.
Okay, yeah,
of
no,
why
yeah,
could
yeah,
this have
yeah, yeah,
happened? This
100
is weird. You
yeah,
don't know if it's intentional. if it's
100%. You feel like you guys got the peace of mind.
Yeah,
Wish for.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
sounds good. All right,
Yeah,
well,
I think I'll sleep.
Yeah, I have a smile on my face because I'm glad someone wasn't targeting us.
Yeah.
I just had in my mind, like, for whatever reason, who knows why they could be targeting us, or just somebody shooting inside your window, literally.
Just randomly. Why would they randomly do that? Yeah. Yeah, the officer said that they knocked and couldn't give him the door, and eventually comes to the door and admits it and lets them know what he had done. That he had come over to check on us to make sure that we were okay.
If he did,
If he did.
I feel better.
I feel better.
I didn't know what it was. I didn't know if it was gang activity. I didn't know if it was like some person that didn't like us because they thought we were gay. I didn't know if it was just a kid f***ing around with a gun. I didn't know if it was a misfire. I had no idea. Well, there was no way to know.
No, we're just, you have all these random possibilities, a world of possibilities of why this happened. Good. I feel relieved that, but it's like, I think you should take another gun course.
Yeah.
Cleaning your gun and goes off. I mean, that's scary.
Well, we just met the person that accidentally did it. Because we were going to cook tonight, but we decided to go out with friends instead.
Mm-hmm.
So we would have been in the kitchen. And we're like...
Man, that freaks me out, man.
And,
I'm sorry, you guys. I'll fix it for you guys.
Okay.
Our minds started going to weird spots. We're like, oh, maybe people didn't like us because of what reason or whatnot. We're like, well, fuck. And we were like, we would always talk about we feel safe here.
I hope you guys still do.
Don't do it again, please.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, totally accidental thing, man.
What round was it?
It was a 9mm. It was
9mm.
just ball
I have-
ammunition, like range ammo.
Well, it works.
Jeez.
I have guns too, man. I do, but not here. I didn't because they're all in Montana. Because it's just the way that we had to move. They're all in a storage shed,
Right.
unfortunately. But
Like again, I'm super sorry. I
Oh, but
really didn't mean to do that.
Oh, I trust you. I didn't.
Yeah,
I trust you
we
didn't
trust
want to shoot your window.
Exactly. Jeez, there's a hole in my window too. I was like, fuck, now I gotta replace this.
so guess what? No one was hurt. We weren't hurt.
Yeah.
You weren't hurt. People clean their gun and get like blasted in the head.
No. I always.
I'm just saying,
Anyway.
it happens though.
Yeah, no, yeah,
It could have. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
So that's the bottom line.
Yeah.
And we weren't targeted. No one, and that's big for us. Well, thanks for
Have a good
apologizing,
night,
man.
guys.
Thank you very much for apologizing.
Yeah,
It meant a lot.
Yeah, please call me if for the damages. And stuff.
Okay, we will.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, man, thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Good luck with that again.
All right.
I couldn't get to it, but
We might just have a 9mm gun bullet in our wall.
yeah. If anything, I might like poke something in there, or I might widen this a little bit just to see if I can see in a little more. But other than that, I don't want to,
I don't mind if you look a little bit, but I mean, I
Yeah.
don't want to cut the wall.
Right? Yeah. No, I feel you.
It's not going to be remodeled yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
right.
our problem. Yeah, we gotta make some money before we can redo
Yeah.
anything.
No, I totally get you.
Free.
But yeah,
This
it's-
is free off the street.
Moving's
Hey, take
expensive.
what you can get, man. Take what you can get.
Couch is free off the street. The recliner's free from the neighbors directly across the street.
I mean, I'd love for you to have it too, but I don't want to like make...
No offense, if this was a homicide, I'm ripping that whole
Oh,
thing.
yeah,
apart.
yeah,
I would want you to. No, if
Actually, if you
here's the
didn't
thing
find out
is-
who did it too.
Yeah, if we didn't know the story, and
Right, and that's
you
why
like
I'm not
saw the
gonna-
wall down,
Yeah,
you know.
right.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not gonna
And
go too hard
his
on
word
it.
is good enough, right? Like,
Dude, his whole house is good enough for me. So
okay.
All right, I'm gonna come back for those. Just give me like 5 minutes. I'm gonna do some more at his house and then I'll be back.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well, we got the nickname for this house. It's the Bola House.
No, we're not going to call it that.
It does happen. No one was hurt. That is the big deal. And we feel like good that we weren't targeted.
Yes.
We actually will sleep good tonight in this house. And the energy's good again.
Yeah. I taped it up with clear tape.
You grew up with guns in your house.
Yeah.
I grew up with guns in my house. It was not a typical thing to have like a bullet hole through the window. We were taught to use our guns responsibly.
And who knows if he ever even had anyone show him.
I say that, and then I just thought of stories of people being stupid with guns. I know people who are responsible with guns, and this would never happen. And I know people that they think they're responsible and they have an accident happen. I have a family member by marriage,
Okay.
and their brother shot himself and killed him. So Yep.
By accident?
By accident. That's why when I was talking to him, and I said, it's a good thing that you didn't kill yourself.
Mm-hmm.
The neighbor was like, no, I'm safe with my guns. I'm like, crap happens. Because it can happen.
Yeah.
People do clean their gun.
Well,
and a bullet gets jammed or whatnot, and they kill themselves.
Well, I told my brother about it, and he says, you wouldn't believe how often something like that happens. He's heard so many stories. He had a friend that actually shot through his hand while he was cleaning his gun. He didn't know that there was a bullet in the chamber, but it didn't hit any bones. So it ended up just doing soft tissue damage rather than shooting through a bone.
He's lucky.
Oh, yeah.
Just like broke your bone.
You just never can be too cautious with a gun.
I guess bottom line, we are safe, and that's the most important thing. And we feel safe in this house, and this neighborhood still feels safe. Make sure to like this video. Why, Rose?
And Chris.
Love you a long time.